time to teach you about breathing diaphragmatically. What I'm going to teach you in this way of breathing is something that you can use all the time. It's not just in working out. It's any time that you feel stress throughout the day or at work, okay? So what it is, your brain actually split up into hemispheres, right? We have, if you look at a brain, it's kind of has like a giant canal and it's split in two different sides, eastern hemisphere, western hemisphere. So look at our nose. Our nose has two nostrils. It's made to oxidize both hemispheres, really. So you can control that ratio of oxygen to oxidize the brain so that you think better, think clearer, get rid of stress, anxiety, all those types of things. You can actually do that yourselves by using your lungs in conjunction with controlling where oxygen is going into your brain. So what you're gonna do, you're just gonna take a thumb, right? I have 3 fingers here, okay? It's kind of like a strange technique. And what I'm gonna do is pinch my nose with the 2 fingers, and this one just kind of rests right in the center. And then what I'm gonna do is release one side. We wanna sit up in a good posture. I want you to sit the way that I'm sitting, or you can even sit like any way that you're comfortable. You can sit Indian style if you like. I sit samurai style, but you can sit like this, which is fine, any way that you like. Yep, that's good, perfect. And then we're gonna do this together, Jonathan. So I'm here, I release one side, and I'm gonna take oxygen into the right side of my nose, and I want you to use a count. So first we're just gonna breathe in for 2 seconds, and then out for 2 seconds. Ready? Breathe in for 2 seconds. 1, 2, exhale for 2 seconds. 1, 2. We're gonna do that again. 2 seconds. Breathe in for 2 seconds. Out for 2 seconds. 1, 2. Excellent. We're gonna do that one more time. A 2-second count breath. And breathe in. Exhale. Fantastic. Okay? Now we switch, and now we're gonna oxidize, bring in a little bit more oxygen through the left side, okay, through our western hemisphere of our brain. So I was here like this. Now I'm gonna release the left side. 2-second breath in high in the chest. Exhale, like we're squeezing our stomach. Inhale high in the chest. Exhale diaphragmatically through the stomach. One more time. Inhale in the chest. Exhale diaphragmatically. 2, 1, and stop. Almost a little lightheaded, right? Just a little bit. Not terribly, we're not dizzy.
Yeah.
That's relaxing ourselves, calming that state. Not how do you feel? Much more subdued a little bit, right?
No, baby.
So, oddly enough, we can actually, by practicing this, you start to increase the amount of oxygen that you can take in by increasing that count. We just did 2 seconds. You can start to do an intake of breath for 3. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. 3 times. And what happens is you start to see that time frame, you're able to go longer and longer and longer, thus having more control over the anxiety and stress that you have throughout the day. The longer you increase that capacity.
Makes sense.
I have my younger brothers and whatnot who've been doing this for a while. They can go for very, very long periods of time, multiple seconds, giant breaths. So increasing that lung capacity, man, is direct, has a tremendous effect on being able to control how we feel, So that was great, man. Excellent. Okay, my man. So that part was fantastic. We're going to start to actually put in a little bit of yoga into some of what we do today. Now, it might sound like it's just stretching or whatever, but my yoga is a little bit more dynamic yoga. So there's some pushing, there's some body weight in it. So we're gonna kind of do this little medley, but we're first gonna start in a standard position, actually what they call the child's pose. So we're gonna go down here, we're just gonna sit like this, and you're gonna get this kind of big stretch in your ankles, I know, right? So even if you can't sit down all the way, yep, I know it's gonna be a little tight there, okay? So you can start to lean forward, just like this. And then what you want to do, this is called a table position, and then what you're going to do is just start to drop your glutes back to the back of your legs a little bit. Yep, and you can bring your knees as far forward as you like. This is called child's pose, but it's pretty tough. That's actually really good, okay? Now, you can stay right there for a little bit because I'm just going to use some of these positions just to get a little stretch. Okay. You feel a little tight there in the hips? That's good. Excellent. Okay, this is another relaxing position that you can do that is kind of, even though it can kind of reveal where we're tight, and as we get looser in those areas, and especially areas running up the lower lumbar, like the back here, our lower back, you start to loosen up the spine. It actually takes out stress from yourself, emotionally and mentally. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go from here. Now I'm gonna reach my hands out, and this is what we're gonna do, Jonathan. I'm going to lift myself forward, and then now I'm gonna put my hip down and then raise my head. But straighten your arms. Straighten your arms as best you can. Chin up as much as possible, like you're looking to the corner of the scene. That's a great position. Okay? Hold that position for 2, 1. Jonathan, here we go. Follow me. And I go back to child's pose. Yes! And yep, see how far you can go back. Holy moly, dude. You're literally in the perfect position. And here we go again. We're going to go forward. I lift my chest, keep my legs together, and then lift my head up. I'm looking towards the corner of the ceiling. And I'm going to go back now and drop down exactly to child's pose. Hold 3, 2, 1. Excellent, John. And just come up to the table position right here. That was perfect. We're going to take a pause right there, man. Excellent. And then from here, raise your hip up. Head goes in between your shoulders. Hold for 1, 2, and bringing the hip back down. Chin up strong. You got it. Perfect. And raise that hip again. Excellent. To a downward dog. Excellent. And drop the hip down. 1, 2. Raise that chin. 1, 2. This is number 3, Jonathan. 3 to 5. That's our goal. Excellent. 2. Oh! So the legs came out. That's okay. Your socks might be getting a little bit slippery.
A little bit.
That's okay. And here we go, man. Drop that hip. And bring it up. Pitch those toes in deep. Yep, you got it. That's good. It's forcing you to have to climb forward with those toes. And drop that hip down. Excellent. Can you do one more? And up. I know it gets tiring. 1, 2. Bring it back down, Jonathan. Excellent. Chin up, stay strong. Hold. 2, 1, and stop. You got it, my friend. Excellent. Do now, pal, just copy me. And what we're going to do is some warrior positions, okay? So the first one that we're going to start with, and actually for this, we can go this way. You're going to stand there. I'll go here. And then what we're going to do is start off kind of in this position here. I'm going to lean forward just like this. And then what I'm going to do is turn my body and I'm going to put my hands over my head. This is called Warrior 1. Yep. Just like that. And what you want to do is put weight on your front leg. Yep. Just like that. And then we're just going to lean forward. Excellent. Just like that. Put our weight forward. 1, 2, 3. And then I want you to push back. Straighten your knee. And then we're going to lean our body weight forward again. 1, 2. You want to kind of arch yourself back a little bit. 2, 3. And then we're going to push off that front leg. To make it just a little bit more intense, I'm going to have you lift your toe on the front leg. Yep. The yoga that I do tends to be a little bit more dynamic in holding posture, and I want you to activate your balance a little bit. So now we're gonna plant the toe, and I lean forward. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm gonna push. I'm gonna raise that toe again. 2 more for me, man. I know, you're hanging in there, great. And here we go, giving yourself a chance to balance. 3, 2, 1, and push. We're gonna get one more there, brother. And we lean forward. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Let's push ourselves back. Take a break. Okay, man. So here we go. I'm gonna do it this way. So we're just like this. Hands up. And let's lean forward. Excellent. Forward 1. Excellent. And we're going to straighten, lift our toe. And let's lean forward. And now I'm putting the hands like this. Yep, you got it. Straight arms, just like that. And I'm going to push, raise my toe. 1, 2. And push. 1, 2. And raise my toe. 1, 2. And lunge. 1, 2. And up. 1, 2. And lunge. 1, 2. Uh-oh. Here we go. Jonathan, I'm going to throw in a wrinkle. Look what I'm doing. Ugh, this hand now goes down to the floor, and I'm trying to point up to the ceiling. Yep, I can even touch, or I can hold my ankle if I like. 3, 2, 1. Still staying on that leg. Up and bend it. Stay nice and straight. Jonathan, I'm going to do this. Step forward. Perfect. And now we're going to step back with the other leg. The opposite side. Yep. So you were facing this way before, right? So now you're going to face that way. And actually for this, let's change spots. I'm going to put you over here. Exactly. So you can watch me. All right. It's going to make it easier for you to watch. Okay. So we're here, and actually I'm going to face you. And so we're leaning. Yep. Just like this. And here. Yep. And remember, big base, right, for balance. Leg kind of at a 45-degree angle, and I'm lunging forward, chest forward as much as I can, and we lean. 1, 2, 3, and push. Raise the toe, and lean. 1, 2, 3, push. Raise the toe. 1, 2, and lean. 1, 2, 3, push. Raise the toe, and now we go to warrior 2, and I put my knee forward. 1, 2, staying in this position, raise the toe, good, and lean forward, arms a little higher. 1, 2, and push back, raise the toe, and push. 1, 2, 3, uh-oh, Jonathan, can we stay balanced and tilted in? How high can you put that hand to the ceiling? Yep, you can hold your ankle or put your hand even behind if you need to. And 3, 2, 1, push. Step forward with both hands. Excellent. And bring your hands to heart center. Take a break. Awesome. Hey, pal. So just copy me. I'm going to go up from table. Yep. Try and put my heels down. Good. And now, Jonathan, I'm going to put my knees back down. And then from here, I'm going to go up. Put my hip forward, lean back. Excellent. Then we put the hands back down. It's called a Bronco. And then I'm going to go up. Put my heels to the floor. Knees back down to the floor. I push. And we come up, hip forward, and lean back. Put your stomach out, chin up to the corner of the ceiling. 1, 2. Then we put the hands down, push off the floor, up, I drop the heel, picture perfect, and we come back down, I push up, excellent, hip forward, elbows out, 2, 1, drop down, touch that floor, push, you're gonna give me 2 more, man, up, 1, 2, drop down, and push, 1, 2, back down, 1 for the dipper, bro. And push. Up, 1, 2, back down and push. 1, 2. We ran the race to the finish. Awesome job, man.